So the first three are really easy. It says to determine if the solid is a polyhedron, then identify the solid. It also says to name all the bases, edges, and vertices. We're not going to get into all that because writing a bunch of letters on the paper is time consuming, and we get it. So determine if the solid's a polyhedron. Does it have all flat surfaces and straight edges? Yes, so therefore yes, it is a polyhedron. Identify the solid. That is a rectangular prism. Next one, number 2. Again, all straight edges, flat surfaces. Yes, it's a polyhedron. You look at that and you think pyramid, and it is a pyramid. More specifically, it has a pentagon for the base, so it's a pentagonal pyramid. Number 3. 3, it has curved edges. This face is curved, so it is not a polyhedron. And to identify it, it's a cone. The problems down here, I'm going to start with the easier problems first, which is 7 through 9. Finding volume is a little bit easier than surface area. So, starting with volume of a rectangular prism. Volume of a prism is area of the base times the height. Area of the base, we got a rectangle here. So, plugging that in, it'll be 5 times 4 for area of the base times the height, which is 6. We're going to repeat that same thing. Volume of a prism is area of the base times the height. So the base is a rectangle, 8 times 5 times 6. You with me so far? Okay, the next one is a cylinder. For a cylinder, again, it's area of the base times the height. This time the base is a circle. The area of a circle is pi r squared, and then we're going to multiply that by the height of the cylinder. Even though the cylinder is sideways, this length right here is still the height. So now I'm going to plug in numbers into this equation. I'm going to use 3.14 for pi. The radius is 2. And then the height is 10. Following order of operations, I know I need to square the 2 first. 2 times 2 is 4. And then bring it all down. Then if you multiply that all out, you get 125.6 centimeters cubed. Okay, number 4. Now we're finding surface area, so the area of the surfaces. Something that comes up on the homework, it asks for lateral surface area sometimes. Lateral surface area just refers to the area of this part around the shape. It's everything but the bases. So if it was lateral surface area of a cylinder, you'd just be finding the area of that rectangle that goes around the shape. For a cone, we're going to use the equation that we wrote down, which was equals pi RL plus pi r squared. So if you look at how this is broken up, pi r squared is the area of the circle, and then pi RL is that lateral surface area. So if they were just asking for lateral surface area, you could just do this part. Plugging in the numbers is what comes next. So I'm going to plug in numbers I have here. Radius tells me it's 3. L refers to this side length here. Of course, follow order of operations, so you need to do the exponent first. 3 squared would be 9. I'm going to make a little note for myself. And then I'm going to multiply this group and multiply this group separately, then add those two things. Okay. Cylinder. Do you want me to walk you through the steps of that? Or no? Am I losing your attention? Or are you still with me? Should I do one more example or just go to the homework? Figure homework? Okay. Here's the thing with cylinder. I did it with the last class, and those that followed me were those that probably could figure it out on their own, and those that just were so spaced out were people that would probably need help with it anyway. I realize that for some of you this is reviewed, for some of you may be seeing this for the first time. I realize that we're going to spend more time on this throughout the year. This isn't the last time you'll be seeing it with me. As far as the homework, this homework assignment only, I'm going to count a 6 out of 10 full credit. So just get a 6 out of 10, and just know that we'll be working on this more throughout the year. So if you don't feel really solid on it, that's okay, because we're going to work on it more. Also, tomorrow I will not be here. Nothing COVID related or whatever. I'm just taking the day off. So I'll have a simple worksheet that you'll do with the sub. You're also going to submit your notes and workbook pages tomorrow on Schoology. So because I won't be able to monitor the phones, obviously you'll have your phone with you. Use your phone to upload your notes and your workbook tomorrow during class. Please upload it as a PDF and write your name and pen on each page so I know that it's yours and not somebody else's. The upload part for the notes and the workbook is already live on Schoology, so if you want to do that today instead of tomorrow, or you're not going to be here tomorrow, that's fine. Just do your work on Schoology. Yes, Damaris. What's that? That's